We were the first startup who have done testing against live COVID virus. It was very dangerous test. Hi, I am Ravi Kaushik, Aerosol scientist from IIT Bombay and founder at AIRTH. Let me take you back to 2018 when I was a student at IIT Bombay. I was working on air with all the possible instruments that you can imagine. World class 2.5 CR ka one instrument. I got a hold of that instrument through, of course, professors and infrastructure at IIT Bombay. Then in 2019, I didn't sit for placements at IIT Bombay. I got selected at Tata Trust's Social Alpha, and in 2020, I started AIRTH with most advanced antimicrobial air purifier. We were the first startup in the country who have done testing against live COVID virus at a biosafety lab 3. It was very dangerous test still because of the merit of the technology. Then we were able to sell those antimicrobial air purifiers to organizations like RBI, ONGC, Stock Holding Corporation of India, and we were doing good. But then we pivoted. And this is the major curious question that everyone has, why we pivoted. One of the major reason was people at AIRTH were not using our product. I asked everyone, यार आप रोज जाके बोलते हो कि AIRTH is the best, and we know it is the best. We have tested across all labs in India, but why are you not using it for your own family? जब आप इतना value करते हो और बाकी every day you are preaching the same. That's where I realized कि India में price conscious audience is a lot, and people would like to have value for money. At least air purifier, even the most cost effective ones, are not how people perceive it. The biggest challenge with air purifier remains that they never get into your habit, and one of the major reasons we pivoted. Just imagine yourself entering your house. First thing you will do, turn on lights so that you can see things. Second thing, anything related to thermal comfort, fan, AC, heater, etc. And then you will get on to your work. You will forget in one of the corners you had an air purifier which you should have turned on. Why that happens? Because there is no trigger point. If you don't turn on the lights, you won't be able to see things. If you don't turn on AC, you will feel thermal discomfort. But if you don't turn your air purifier on, nothing changes in your life, and hence no trigger point, no action. And that is why you don't use your air purifier. Out of 12 months, if you are not an exception, you won't use it for more than 3 months, and hence perceived value remains very low. As good as you purchase an expensive car, out of 12 months, 9 months it is in the parking lot. Again, imagine your day. I'm sure you would be waking up. We humans, unfortunately, have become an indoor species, spending almost 80 to 90% of our time indoors, which basically means if you are living till 80 years, 60 to 70 years of your life, you are going to breathe indoor air, and people in cities like us would be breathing air from some kind of AC. That's the significance of AC air in your life, that you'll be breathing almost 60 to 70 years AC air, which currently is completely unfiltered and cannot remove the particles that can actually get into your lungs and in your blood, and from blood to every organ. That became our mission. How can we clearly disrupt the entire market by breaking the cost barrier? And that is what we have done with a lot of work. It took us almost 5 years to get to a level, get to a technology that can be integrated into air conditioners. Everyone has tried, every major OEM has tried how they can get clean air from their AC. None succeeded, because every filter that you put would create a lot of pressure drop, and hence the cooling efficiency of your AC goes down. We became the only one in the world who have made a technology, AC air purifier, that can actually get into your AC without compromising cooling. Actually, it helps with cooling. Recently, we have done a test at Bureau of Energy Efficiency certified lab, where we have seen after 3 months you can have higher airflow and almost 1.25% lower energy consumption when you are using AIRTH versus your normal mesh filter.